Okay, so since some people were curious about how I get my free museum tickets, I thought that I would show. Now, I don't know how many states do this. I know that California does. So the site you go to is called Discover and Go, discoverandgo.net. You sign in using your own library card. So you put in your library card and you put in your PIN numbers that you set for your library card. So it's connected to your library. So here's an explanation of what it is. Discover and Go is a program provided by your library that offers free and low-cost passes for museums, science centers, zoos, theaters, and other cultural destinations. You must meet your library's minimum age requirement and live with your library's service area to use the Discover and Go service. You log in with your library card credentials and browse for passes by date and attraction. You make your reservations and print or download your pass shortly before your visit. You can have 2 active reservations per library card, and if you reserve a pass and do not use it or cancel the reservation, the unused pass will count towards your limit. Remember that once you print or download your pass, you cannot cancel your reservation, and your pass is non-transferable, and your ID, sometimes they ask for your ID. So I'm going to sign in, and I'll show you what it looks like when you're in the site. Okay, so now that we're signed in, it tells me I've got 1 reservation because I'm going to the zoo. I'll look at it real quick. Here we go. And here it's offering the California Botanical Garden, which is sold out. This is the one that I use the most often. It's the Academy Music of Motion Pictures. So what you do is you hit Show First Available Offer. And if I wanted to, on January 6th, I could go to a screening of a film called The Attorney. A Woo Sok is a tax attorney whose practice drastically shifts when he encounters a shocking incident: the abduction of his friend's son, who gets tortured by the government in the name of national security, falsely accused of being a sympathizer of North Korea. It's inspired by a true story. I'm not going to go see it, but it sounds interesting. They give passes for the Broad. There's none available right now. The Chinese American Museum. It offers a free family pass for 2 adults and 2 children. So this isn't just, it's not just one person passes. Even for the movie, I could get a second pass for another person to come with me. I just always go alone. Craft Contemporary, I haven't tried yet. I've been planning to. They also offer a family pass. The Grammy Museum I have been to a couple times, actually. As I went the last month, I think, or the month before, they had a Shakira exhibit. The Hammer Museum I have yet to visit, and this gives you a 10% store discount because the Hammer Museum is free. So is the Broad. General admission for some of these is already free, so it will offer you something different. The Japanese American National Museum, they're offering a family pass. The La Brea Tar Pits is almost always free, but they do offer a family pass. But with the Tar Pits, you can get in with your food stamp card as well. And I think after 3, it's free for everybody. It's very accessible at the La Brea Tar Pits. The LA Opera, unfortunately, they don't actually give free passes to the opera, but they give discounts, which can help if you're an opera person. Hey, that's the day after my birthday. February 24th, I just noticed. We've got the LA Plaza do Cultural Arts, which I've never been. It's a discount pass. They give you 10% off. The Conservancy, the zoo, which I've already got my pass for, the Museum of Jurassic Technology, the Museum of Tolerance, the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles. And that's all that they have offered right now. And a lot of these you can tell they're not really offered because the first of the month is when these get dropped. And because the first of this month was January, a lot of people are using their resolutions to go out and do more things, and the library is making that possible. So these passes are going fast. But that is the Discover and Go website. If you're in Los Angeles, you can use it to get discounts or get into a whole bunch of different museums. I'm going to be using it throughout the year myself. Like I said, they're giving me a ticket to the zoo for next week. And I'm eventually going to go to some of these other museums. I've been to the Broad a few times, and I want to go to the Hammer Museum. I just keep putting it off. I hope that answers some questions and helps some people learn some new information about what their public library can do for them. So, a few other things that the public library offers. All of 2023, I stayed online using a hotspot that I rented from the public library just down the street. And I'm still using it because they're doing that for another year. Last year, they also would rent out computers, laptops. The main library at Central, you can rent a ukulele. You can rent a hiking bag. It comes with a hiking stick and like a backpack and things that you would need to go hiking. And there's a 3D printer that you can use if you want at the main library. There is a sewing machine you can use. There are recording booths for podcasts that you can use. I haven't utilized a lot of these things. I did check out the ukulele last year and found that I have no skill. The library has a whole lot more than books and DVDs and magazines now. If you haven't checked it out recently, it's worth a drop in to see what they can offer you.